Hey you guys, happy post-Christmas Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. We're walking up to, we're in Hollywood Boulevard. Sorry, I was just checking that out for 1 second, of course. Hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas, happy day off, home alone, day with family. However you chose to spend it, all pretty awesome. I spent it with Joe's family, lovely time, really. And then we drove home in the storm of the century. Which was a little bit of a fright fest. All right, we're almost to Sunset Boulevard. Excuse me, Hollywood Boulevard. I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas. Shavkat. I'm glad, but you know, I really wouldn't have minded the rain. Shavkat, happy Saturday. I wouldn't have minded the rain if I was here. I just didn't want to drive like through the grapevine and on the freeway on like one of the busiest traffic days ever. Hey, Mary. Happy post-Christmas Kwanzaa. Looking forward to another new year. I hope you had a awesome Christmas. That does not sound awesome. But usually whenever it rains, the building that we live in, literally like the courtyard can't handle the rain, or maybe the gutter has never been cleared, so like the whole front fills up. Hey, Peter Kirkman. We've never gotten flooded that way from the courtyard. We've gotten flooded from the bathtub before, and worse. But I have no idea if it happened when we were gone this time. It looked pretty disastrous here. It was crazy riding on the freeway. We are back from moments of holiday bliss, right? Getting to spend some time with Joe and the dogs, going to Candy Cane Lane, eating lots of snacks, pastrami sandwiches, lasagna. Got some fun gifts, gave some fun stuff. And Joe drove in probably the scariest storm ever. I mean, probably not. I've driven really in crazy weather, but he drove an excellent job. I give him an A. I don't think I gained a few pounds. If I had hosted the dinner myself, I probably would have gained a few pounds, but I'm always reluctant to like pig out at someone else's house. So I had a respectable portion of delicious lasagna. I think I had a single slider. Where I really shined was the whole bowl of Hershey's Kisses. I love tiny candies like that. Good thing they didn't have tiny peanut butter cups. I can't imagine what a show it is in Marshall's for the past 2 days. Like a shite show, meaning people returning stuff. I kind of want to go, not live streaming, but I was like getting after a couple after Christmas bargains. I'm just trying not to buy any crap. Really nice thing about Christmas this year is we didn't get any like crap, you know. It was really nice. We got really useful things that we usefully needed, like a rice cooker. Excellent. A new pour over coffee pot, which was also excellent. And I got some oven mitts. Nothing from Tiffany's or Christian Dior, but that's okay. I got to see the windows. I don't have that kind of security. Right? Hershey's Kisses are too expensive to share right now. But if somebody puts a bowl out, I'm gonna sit myself next to it. Also, nobody else was eating the Hershey Kisses. I mean, they really didn't have a opportunity to. They're just kind of extra tasty when they're wrapped in red and green foil. One of the highlights, and I don't know if I can even show you this because I might have already moved past that. One of the highlights of my Christmas kind of thing was we stayed with Joe's brother, and he's a collector of things. Or, I don't know if he's a collector of things, that makes him sound a little crazy, but he's a thrifter, a real serious thrifter. And he pulled out this box of Pixies, which I made a short about. They're pretty cool. I got to take home a couple Pixies. My Pixies are not in the short.
Make me rich.
Hey, Joe. So we had a really nice, cozy time. It was also a little rainy. It was also cold. It felt like a little holiday season. Everybody had cookies everywhere. Cookies, cookies, cookies. So good. It felt very laid back and kind of quick. We usually go away for a couple of extra days, but everything is a little more expensive this year, so we took the opportunity to take what we could and enjoy that amount of time. I can't help myself with any snack candy in a bowl. Like, if somebody puts out little Baby Ruths, I'll eat them. Little Baby Ruths, like this is 1935, sorry. You know, little Snickers, I'll eat them. Or my favorite are the foil wrapped peanut butter cups. Even the Trader Joe's ones, especially great. So I think we're gonna like go a little up to Franklin because I think that might be cool, and then come back down to Hollywood Boulevard. Just for a little change of pace. That's crazy. I keep seeing tons and tons of people with coffees from that shop. I really I would love a box of See's candy. My favorite, in that sort of sampler box that you could get. I honestly feel like we used to get the Whitman's sampler a lot, and then a Fanny Farmer, which is like the East Coast version of C's candy. I always loved the toffee. There were like 2 pieces of chocolate dipped toffee, rectangle. So good. That was my favorite. Also the caramel. There was something like a almost hard caramel enrobed in chocolate, or like a semi-solid caramel. After the rain, oh my gosh, get that candy. You can also order a box of C's candy, I believe. After the rain, I kind of want to walk up to Franklin because the Hollywood sign looks like it's like 20 feet closer to the street. I probably should have taken the last crosswalk. Hey, Alper, how's it going? Oh, I love a dark truffle also. I used to, Williams-Sonoma used to sell this fudge, like it was their Williams-Sonoma fudge before they I can't remember who made it for them, but somebody in California, I'm pretty sure, that was famous. Maybe even someone in the valley. Anyway, it was this really awesome fudge, but you would basically roll fudge balls, freeze them, and then roll them into Pernagati cocoa. And they were like the best truffles, homemade truffles. Kind of dangerous to be able to make. Yeah, I hear you. I'm hoping to, no, I'm really trying not to buy any kind of like shit, but sorry. I, bought Joe some stocking stuffers, and I thought I bought some really nice, we love Cetaphil and that kind of face wash. So I thought I bought a really nice, gently exfoliating, moisturizing face wash, stocking stuffer, and it turns out to be a moisturizer. I mean, it's awesome, but I need to get face wash. Where did you see the Jaws poster? Sorry. I think there might be a couple. I feel like Jaws played somewhere recently. Hold on, my watch is asking me to record my outdoor walk. Again, I probably should have crossed the street back there. I don't know why I didn't. Thank you guys so much for being here on this December 27th. Gotcha. I see so much stuff peripherally sometimes. There's the 101 freeway. Clear as a whistle today. Almost really wish we could have waited a day to drive home. After the rain, everything looks sort of clean. I'm sure the air quality is pretty nice today. Peter, we're heading towards Hollywood. Actually, what I am going to do is at the next crosswalk, which is Bronson Avenue, we're going to cross up into Franklin. It looks like it's really gonna be a terrible rain next week. The exact same rain as this week. So we'll still go to the Rose Bowl. We'll have our rain jackets. We'll just bring the cheaper gimbal in case, you know, it gets destroyed by the rain. But we're gonna have a fun week. The only day that we're probably not gonna live stream, I think, is Tuesday, but I could be wrong, and that would be a 50-50. We'll be live streaming tomorrow. I just haven't put anything up yet. And of course, New Year's Eve afternoon. Like New Year's Eve, I think we're gonna go, you know, like this time, like 4 to 7 or something. We just have to get home before fireworks. Fireworks. All right, we're gonna walk up to Franklin. We're on Hollywood Boulevard, Carlos. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We're just walking towards the more touristy part. Right? Joe got some hemp CDB, some of those CBS pills, you know, that kids are taking. Some hemp CBD pills for our dog, and they really, really don't work too well. We've tried a bunch of stuff for the terrier, who you got to see for a couple seconds on Christmas Eve in Candy Cane Lane. Tommy smells so good. I don't think he's saying hi to me, but I'm saying hi to him. Tommy smells so good. I actually ate there once or twice. The chili is really mushy, but the first couple bites are really good. All right, we're trying to. Oh my gosh. Sorry. After the rain, after they get out in the rain, especially the white one, the rain bath we like to call it, he's super fluffy and soft and gets this kind of, I don't know, cute dog smell. The other one, the orange one, he gets really kind of silky, but I don't know how. The orange dog, his hair mats so easily, and he's so sensitive. So he has a little mat by his butt, and it's kind of embarrassing, and I cannot cut it because he's just a really sensitive dog. He knows when there are scissors around. Every once in a while I give it a good tug, his little dread. Not a dread, but a bit of matted fur. And I feel like it loosens it, but it's kind of embarrassing. I need to take him to a groomer. I'm just afraid he's gonna rip a groomer's fingers off. It's like doggy, but it's not like Fritos. You know how sometimes they smell like Fritos? And I mean that in a good way. They don't smell like a dirty Frito, but like corn chips, they smell like. This is just like clean, but dog. I've gotten him in a muzzle before. He's usually so traumatized by traumatized by being at the vet that I can really get a muzzle on him no problem. I kind of love the mural at the end of this street, Yucca. So all these neighborhoods before the highway just used to be a full little city that kind of continued on, and then they ended up dead ends. Kind of little parts of the neighborhood all had downtowns that kind of ended up maybe like unaliving off. That's the only word I can think of, but they sort of just painted the continuation. Oh, it used to be a little more city-like. Now it has Fred Flintstone. Here we go. And even before that, a magical town. I just don't want to get hit by a car. Oh, you know E.T.'s a Dodgers fan. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please do like and subscribe. E.T. says, like, subscribe, and chat. Also, he wants you to know, or they want you to know, we are human content. And E.T. also says, go Dodgers. I would have thought he was a little more universal. Okay. Also, who holds up the world? Danny Trejo. But wait, I don't know who these two are, but this cat looks demon-like. I may come back here with a Sharpie marker and give him some pupils. Oh, it gets better. What? Please, like and subscribe. Also, Garfield wants to thank all of my members. Thank you guys for supporting us during our first year of live streaming. May your 2026 be full of lasagna. And may the odies of your life be bearable. All right, let's move along. We saw E.T., celebrities of yesteryear, that fish that was played by Ellen, I think. Oh God, Bambi? This really gives, because not only do we see Bambi, there's no rhyme or reason to this. Okay. Clifford? Isn't that Clifford the big red dog? Harry Potter. They were. It was definitely Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. And all right, we're gonna have to look this thing up. Let me make sure we're not missing anything. a raccoon. Hey Mel, hola, happy Saturday. A magical staircase. If anybody recognizes, like, this looks like it's supposed to be something. Like, I never saw Princess Bride, but that looks like something from Princess Bride. Hola! What is, if anybody knows what that sort of like archway is, I did recognize Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, for sure. I didn't recognize whoever was next to them. But that's okay. Really? I've heard that for years. I kind of feel like, you know, maybe I should. And here's a fun castle to go with this mural. We're gonna cross the street, or we're gonna go back on our route so these people don't think that we're like hunters. Anyway. Uh-huh. It's the zombie cat's eyes that were kind of giving me the... Fun. Okay. All right, so we're gonna stay on this side of the sidewalk and cross back at the street. We're like behind the Scientology Celebrity Center. This is not our agenda or purview, but I already saw someone pop their head out of a door. Could be coincidence. But you guys know, if you watch this channel, you know what we're scared of is security. There's a... I'll take your word for it. I'll try to watch some of it tonight if Joseph plays his video games. We finished watching Pluribus, which was awesome, but a little confusing. And then we started into Stranger Things, which was semi-predictable, and
yeah, I'm just worried they're gonna turn out like a...
It'll be interesting to see it sort of come to an end and how they're going to wrap it up. I have really not seen that sign before. And when they see my hateful gimbal stick, it's fun. They have like a reindeer. Hi there. In there. And see, he just, again, that was the Scientology guy. I don't know if I actually showed him. Not trying to do that. Peace on earth. But still, you know, not cool. It said no sleeping, no da-da-da, no da-da-da-da-da. Like, you can't be still in this area. They're trying to or in that particular block. It's right outside of the Scientology Celebrity Center. And so I guess they're trying to keep people from sleeping outside of that. But that seems like an ordinance that you should see at other places in the city. So this is a cute little village, controversial at that. On Franklin. Kind of unalive this afternoon. I think still a lot of people are out of town. So what do we got? You know, Joseph got Joseph. I say it like that when I'm angry. I pronounce the S as Z. Joseph got a record, some vinyl for Christmas. I think vinyl is a great gift. Even if it's just to own the vinyl of a record you loved a couple years ago but only had in digital form, it's kind of cool to get a record, something physical. Okay, I'm gonna I did try to post up stuff in the members Discord. I saw you guys also did too. We tried to live stream from the road. That was kind of fun. A vertical romp for a couple seconds. Banta, hey, welcome. Thanks for being here. We are above Hollywood Boulevard, kind of walking into Hollywood down Vine. If you guys want to post any fun stuff up in the members Discord, it's there for you. And the members link is in the members page. If anybody has any issues, just let us know. The Hollywood sign looking brighter and cleaner than ever. Everything smells so good after it rains. If you guys are somewhere that's really freezing cold and snowy and crappy and you're stuck in the house and you're looking at the weather here, it's 60 right now, around that, and you're jealous, all these people are sitting in their cars and it will be for a little bit of time, just to go a couple miles, and they're all paying $5 and something cents for gas. A gallon, sorry. This is really crazy. I love California and I love LA, but I wanted to give you something to feel good about if you're living somewhere freezing cold right now. Oh, after it rains, everything just looks like it's beautiful, especially the hills. We'll look up in the hills. We're gonna walk kind of off of our beaten path to get to Hollywood today. We are definitely walking on Hollywood Boulevard. We'll see who's still left in town after Christmas. What the tourist scene is like. I just wanted to walk on Franklin for a little bit. Joe will be joining us. He had some work to do, so I got started without him. Did anybody get anything particularly crazy for Christmas or weird for Christmas that they would like to share, or for a gift? I think my weirdest gift was a necessary gift, which was oven mitts. Like, that's something you need. What a great car. Oven mitts. And Joe got them for me. But it's kind of weird. It seems like something a mom would complain about getting for Mother's Day. I'm asking what the weirdest gift is, but I cannot read the screen right now because it's so bright on this corner. I'm hoping the light changes shortly, and it did, and it does. All right. Wow. I've been home alone on many a Christmas. I've liked it. You know, you do miss out if you have people that you want to be with, you know, but also, like, I've been alone for Christmas and it's been pretty nice. No pressure. No shower. Well, I took a shower anyway. I think I remember when I lived in Boston, there was maybe the second Christmas I was there. I did go home for like a couple of hours, and then I don't know, I felt like a really kind of lonely time. But I didn't mind it. Got to be insular and think about things. And watch whatever you want to watch. And eat whatever you want to eat. A whole box of See's candies, for example. Exactly. You do not need to get all dressed up in those Christmas plaids. And pull out our family tartan. I don't know. I wonder if people maybe... I mean, I just went to a party. People do still wear nicer things to Christmas parties. I was going to be like, do people still get dressed up for Christmas parties, or do they wear whatever? But I got dressed up for the parties I went to, the gatherings I was at this past weekend. Oof. It sounded like an axle smasher, axle breaker. I really didn't know whether to walk in front of that person or walk behind that person. The snow hat was kind of giving me some weird vibes that maybe they're a tourist. I kind of want to like climb up the hill and get a nice view of the Christmas tree, but maybe that's better to do on another time before they take the tree down, or maybe when it's lit up. Hey, Amir. Hold on, I've got to catch up with the chat for 1 second. Oh, I love snow. I miss snow. So when I'm alone on like holidays like that, I just like revert to like watching like movies I liked when I was a kid, or watched at Christmas time when I was a kid. I find that Heidi with Shirley Temple is a really great movie to watch by yourself. Whoa. Oh my gosh, speaking of food being a ripoff, Joe and I went to Carl Jr.'s, or Carl's Jr. as I like to call it, or whatever it's effing called. We got 2 burgers, 2 medium fries, a diet whatever the hell they have there, and it came up to $35. $35. For fast food, and it wasn't like a special Carl's Jr. cheesy cheesy bacon Texas combo with an onion ring and half an avocado. You know, it was literally just a small, I guess it was a double burger, but $35. Jeez, man. We did. It was disappointing. It was the most disappointing part of our trip. Joe can attest to that. I see the tree not lit up. Also, the first fast food I ever ate at, in California was Carl's Jr. right over the border. And I had driven there from, who knows, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Massachusetts, and literally had no idea how crappy I looked. I'm trying to find the tree, sorry. American flag. And they have no mirrors. This Carl's Jr. also had no mirrors. I didn't understand that at all. Why do they have no mirrors in the men's room? That's it, there's the tree, sorry. Cool. So I'm paying $35. I can't even like fix my hair. Because there's no mirrors. I have no idea if it's the same as Checkers. No, I think Carl's Jr. is the same as Hardee's, or Hardee's, sorry. But I don't know, it was terrible. For $35, you could go to like a premium burger place. Men can be whatever they want to be. I'm not vain, but like I wear a baseball hat a lot and my hair is kind of longish now and it really does some crazy stuff. So I like to like check it. I guess my phone is kind of a mirror, but I prefer a mirror. That's actually, especially on the border of Nevada, the Carl's Jr., that's actually what I thought. Like prison chain gangs must stop here and use the restroom and they don't want them smashing the mirrors. But at the Carl's Jr. in Visalia, I didn't think that was so necessary. Dude, but if you smash a mirror and you're in a really crappy place in your life and you smash a mirror, you've just added like 7 more years of bad luck to your life. I would like smash the sink or the like dryer thing. The dryer thing that spits out like 1/3 paper towel for you to wash your hand, wipe your hand on. I hate those. I know, I don't mean hate. I dislike those. I don't have any New Year's resolutions, but I'm really gonna try not to use the H word anymore. I mean, honestly, it's a blessing. I'm not gonna use that word either, but I'm pretty lucky to be able to have a contraption that I just need to put my hands up in front of and it spits out a 1/4 inch of paper towel for me to dry my super wet fingertips on. I am from the East Coast. Is there really a difference? Do I say it like it's like with Mayflower tongue, you mean? Like Nevada. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to how I say Nevada. Nevada. Hello, excuse me, 11. I cannot always say hello because I can't always see who pops in here and says hello because my screen is on low to preserve battery and it's really bright. So I'm sorry. Hello, though. Hello, Tom McPeavy. I would venture to guess that I say it differently, like a couple of different ways. I probably say Nevada and Nevada. No, Nevada is how I always say it. How's Ocean City, Maryland? Are you experiencing some inclement winter weather? It looked like the whole East Coast is experiencing some crazy snow. Don't be jealous, though. It's cold here too. It's about 60 or 59 degrees, something like that. Wow, okay, we're coming down to the Boulevard. We're looking busy. Good thing. Well, just cold can be pretty bad. If it snows, it usually warms up a little bit. I feel like when there's a little moisture in the air, it's after the snow that it gets kind of bitter and cold. You know, I don't know if there are any art galleries on Hollywood Boulevard per se. Off the Boulevard, for sure, like smaller ones. And to the east of us, there's Wacko. You know, this is the busiest I've seen it. I wonder if people have arrived for New Year's early. I just remember like growing up in New England, you have a really snowy time, and then the second it stopped snowing, well, maybe not the second it stopped snowing, but as it stopped snowing and the sky became clear, it just became freezing. Like the moisture was gone and dry, cold, miserable. The same thing happens here after the rain. There's just no moisture left in the air.
They make them do that. I know.
Gee, I'm sorry about that. I was trying to get out of these guys' way, but they were kind of sandwiching me, so. Why don't you look at the Pantages, which still has an ashtray out front. Fascinating. I'm kind of... I gotcha. I think the more I try to remember that, the more I'm going to say it wrong. I'm really going to try to say it right the next time. But if you ever say New Hampshire, please try New Hampshire. I'm kidding. Absolutely joking. Has anybody seen ads for that movie, The Testament of Anne Lee with Amanda Seyfried? It's a musical, and I have to say, I'm pretty intrigued by it. Anne Lee or Amy Lee? Anne Lee. In the 80s, I remember visiting a Shaker community in New Hampshire, Canterbury, like as a kid, and remembering and realizing that they were dying off and why and and kind of interesting. And that movie's about the woman that they thought was the second coming. And it's a musical. I think there are a couple John Waters movies that people should see for sure. It's a four-way cross. To be honest with you, I really hate that this is a four-way cross, but all right, no cross. So we're on Hollywood Boulevard. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Please remember, if it's your first time, let the algorithm know we're here and give us one of those things. A like, a subscribe, a chat, or even a hype. Hypes are always super nice. Right? Please like and subscribe. people who rented Uber Black maybe, or Uber X, the most expensive Uber. Drive home was scary, Harry. Joe is an excellent driver. I don't want you to take that the wrong way. He didn't punch me in the face, which was lovely because I am they call me a passenger princess, a sidecar screamer, a slow down Sally, a brake lights, Betty. Yeah, so the drive home, like before we left, it was kind of sunny and kind of like a cool after the rain kind of morning. But as we, got on the freeway driving south, it got darker, and then the rainier, the closer we got to the Grapevine, the foggier. It was pretty scary. Hey, LA Unknown, how's it going? Happy post-holiday Christmas days. Thankfully, it wasn't one of those years that was snowing on the Grapevine. I think one year it did snow on the Grapevine when we went up there. And look, you guys, it's a Ferrari? I don't even know. It did snow on the Grapevine, and we ended up driving to Santa Barbara. Hello, New Jersey. Yeah, but they think they can still drive in the rain. That's the craziest thing about it. I'm not afraid of the rain. I'm afraid of other drivers in the rain, to be honest with you. Lots of accidents on the way up. I don't remember seeing many on the way down, but I did see a couple of people with broken down cars on the Grapevine, which is probably the worst place to be. Broken down, post-holiday traffic. Look at that Hollywood sign. It is so clean. I really didn't scream. I was totally restrained, but I would still make noises, like, or brake lights, but under my breath, So I think I really do think Joe wanted to hit me though. He's a great driver, but I usually drive, and I guess I kind of like being in control. Also, we were in a rented car. Like, I almost feel like if we had a truck or something, it would have felt a little safer than whatever that car was, a sedan. Not knocking sedans, and not knocking the brand of car either. It was definitely a trustworthy car. It's just felt very little in the weather. Oh. No, Joe, honestly, really, drove really well and didn't speed. In times where there was good weather and I drove the speed limit, I just assumed, like Joe's always like, you can drive a little faster, you can drive a little faster. I assumed Joe was going to be a speed demon, but he wasn't. Very safe. No fights though, which is always a bonus. I remember driving the Grapevine a couple times, but one time when it was really rainy, another Christmas event in particular, I always rent a really cheap rental car, and they offered me an upgrade to like a Lexus SUV. Actually, maybe this car right here, this Lexus SUV. And I thought, okay, that'll be great, you know? So we're driving in the torrential rain. It literally had like no miles on it. It was like brand new. It had lane assist though. So every time I would pull close to a semi truck, I would try to like veer closer to the left side of the lane, and maybe I was going over and it would start to pull me back towards what I felt like was going under the SUV while I had people driving in the car with me while I was driving, sorry, and it was like the most frightening thing ever. But that car drove really well. It was the lane assist. After I figured out the lane assist, it was kind of it was all right. Do you think it would be more interesting in a world where the cars all just drive themselves and all know how far to stay away from each other and how quickly to move in unison? Like ultimately, I really haven't thought about that or thought that through, so I really don't know how that would work. But there's something about cars just being fully autonomous and driving us places where I think it would be less scary. Also, if they would float. That's what I really feel like you need to be driving when it rains. It's actually just, it's nicer to be, I feel like California, Los Angeles doesn't have, there's not a lot of places where the rain can go. So like little areas flood quite often. So a lowrider, I don't know if that's the most practical. I was just walking up Wilcox. I like to like get a little space from the crowd so we're not walking by the same people for too long. Look, it's Khloe Kardashian's new fragrance. It's called Almost Always. I don't want to fly, but if they just like hovered over the ground, like, what's that, Land Cruiser? The thing in Star Wars? Like the first Star Wars? The pizza smells really good, but I'm a holdout. I'm gonna wait for Joe to get here. I'd be more scared of like the flying like Jetsons vehicles where you had to go up in the air. Also of the floating apartment buildings a la the Jetsons. What happens when the motor breaks and the gravity just like, anyway. Yeah, I don't want to be high up. obviously afraid of heights. Probably. I think it's I wouldn't want my car speed limit locked. Like, I don't think I would want my car speed limit locked. And what if I needed to get away from someone who didn't have their car speed limit locked? That's happened. I've been on a country road in Maine when all of a sudden truck high beams show up behind me. That happens in Maine. I'm getting switched to the Hustler store. Shout out to Maine. But like, what if you can't outrun somebody because your speed is locked? I feel like there are all of these little, back to combustion engines and energy in general, there are all these like little conspiracy theories and stories about people who have invented things that could get more energy out of the energy that we have, or make clean energy from the energy that we have, or totally new forms of energy, Tesla style stuff, or Tartarians. I bet there's a way that we could be more efficient and cleaner and nicer to our planet. It just makes more money to do what to keep on keeping on. You know, I don't think I have seen Duel, actually. I believe I've read about it. Whoa, that's Cool Riders. Darn. Princess Bride, Duel. That's 2 movie recommendations. I gotta get busy. I gotta read a book or 2 this year. Instead of just like articles. We're gonna cross the street again. The Hollywood Market is never open, but they really look like they got some fresh signage. Hey guys, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're on Hollywood Boulevard, walking the strip. Someone's cranking the Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine. Okay, wait, is Duel about a haunted car? Or what's it about? Because maybe I have seen it. Oh my gosh. Just when you said ABC Movie of the Week, it kind of sounded familiar. And I'm not talking about Christine. What was it about Duel, though? I feel like maybe I've not seen that, but read about it. Or seen somebody mention it in a list somewhere, probably like a YouTube list of scary movies to watch. Uh-oh, Bumblebee is skidding out on the Boulevard. I can't believe how busy it is down here. Right. Oh, it's the RuPaul store. Alright, get some music's playing down here. Oh, these guys do really cool stuff. But it's really cool, but the spray paint smell. We can walk by them later when they're not still painting. The spray paint smell literally, woo, goes right to my head. I would say just mention Duel, Steven Spielberg, a couple times with your phone, near your phone, and it will honestly show up. It'll show up in your YouTube feed. Okay, so I've seen this movie then. Like, I remember haunted car, demon truck driver, even though it wasn't a demon. I feel like I've seen this movie. Also, wasn't there a movie called The Car? Which, again, is not Christine. I feel like there were a bunch of movies about haunted vehicles. Like there was also one about a truck or a van. And Christine. Or I could be just mushing all those movies up. Hey Mark, yes, if I miss you or saying hi to you, I do apologize. Sun's coming right at me. I got my screen on sort of dim so I can preserve the energy. But welcome, one and all. I'm gonna turn up this side street and make sure I haven't missed anybody. Glad to see you guys here. I love this little, like, we're not going up the side street, but another place you can shop if you want local stuff on Hollywood Boulevard. Imports, but you're still buying locally. It looks like they're tearing down the Winter Wonderland. I just want to walk. Look, Merry Christmas on their car. Hope that doesn't fly off on the freeway. I'm gonna walk up a little bit. We'll go somewhere off the boulevard, come scooping back down on it to it. Hi, Shannon. Hey Mark. Happy holidays to all you. If I missed anybody, welcome. Please feel free to give us one of those. I'm going to plug in for 1 second. We lose the sound. We usually. It's right back there. All right, great. So, brother. We could live stream from a Waymo. We actually have done it before, but we did live stream when we were driving up. I think it was kind of choppy though, not perfect. Also, I don't know if I was just using the AT&T or the AT&T plus like the car's hotspot for whatever that was worth. It would have been more fun if I could open the window, but it was so wet outside, it was so rainy while we were driving and live streaming. So I thought we would take a nice little walk up to behind Hollywood Boulevard, up those stairs. and get some views and sunsets and then come on back down. It's also really green and kind of lush up here. It's just such a shit show to cross this street the further up you go, but it's inevitable. Got me the 7-second. Come on, guy. Walk signal. So we need to get to the other side of the street. Path of least resistance. There's none. It's all resistance. Look at this dude. Smells like diesel. I am remotely jealous, though. That is really a beautiful car. I need to get over there, which means 2 crosses. But we can do it. So we're gonna kind of walk up there a little bit and kind of take a look down. We're not taking the elevator. Didn't I already say hi to Shannon? Hey, Shannon. Happy to see you. Hello, Gary. Good afternoon. Welcome to Hollywood in the golden hour. Getting some nice long shadows. Hello, welcome from Ontario. Welcome from Hollywood to Ontario, sorry. Why doesn't that sound right either way I say it? Magic Castle up over here. I'm gonna try to clip my microphone back to my shirt. Some scenes from Sister Act were filmed here, if you've ever seen that. It's a movie about these bunch of sisters that are actresses. It's a madcap movie. Shavkat. Hola, Luis. Bienvenidos. Hey, Martin Lawrence. Welcome. And now can you see why I hate this intersection? Literally, I just needed to go from right there to there, but we have to go here. It's still better than if we had continued up that sidewalk. It looks like we have the walk signal now. Anyway. Pretty cool church. And we're kind of looking back at Hollywood and Highland. We might... Whoa. Is it in from California? Hopefully we'll see it. What time is it now? I have no sense of time. 4:24, that's 90 minutes. That would be excellent. Hey, New Zealand! 21 hours ahead of us, a little closer to the new year. Hey, thank you for joining us here on our little Hollywood walk. We're gonna go back down to the touristy area. This is behind Hollywood and Highland. The hills, not the hills, but the hills, some of the hills. I like this little neighborhood. It's kind of a little respite from the busy Boulevard. We're actually walking in the direction of the Hollywood Bowl. We probably actually will not make it all the way to the Hollywood Bowl. It was raining. I think there were tornadoes. I feel like out in Arcadia. I could be wrong. Ho ho ho, it's the holiday season. Everyone honks their horn. I don't know that I'm gonna see Wicked for One or Wicked for Good. It's just, maybe I'm set in my ways, my Werther's Originals ways, but The Wizard of Oz is always going to be Judy Garland to me. Sorry, that really hurt my voice to do that. Harvey Fierstein impersonation wasn't very good. I always see like buildings like this, which is, I don't really think any of that stuff is there anymore. Dream Yoga or whatever, sitting on the side of Cahuenga Boulevard, and imagine like it must have been crazy ass shenanigans going on in the 70s or 60s there. It's really weird. I've never noticed this before, and I literally have lived up this way, but oh, it looked like that staircase went all the way up into that neighborhood. Oh, that's excellent. We almost always stream horizontally. It's kind of like that song, Physical, right? There's nothing left to talk about unless it's horizontally. Oh, that's an innuendo that I didn't really mean to imply, but yeah. A vertical stream is a rarity. So there are two ways to like enter this neighborhood. One is like this little park. And so this is the traffic going through the Cahuenga Pass right here. This leads to the valley. And also Hollywood Bowl. Hi. Wow, that is crazy. 4 seasons in one day. I feel like it's winter here in California, and it can really go from like 40 degrees to 80 degrees in a day. I know that's not saying as much, but for us, I don't know, I can't take it. I don't think the homes of a certain age are very well insulated here, and I live in a apartment building that is not insulated for warmth. Or not insulated at all. Hey, Chris, right? I always think of Olivia at Christmas. That's when I met her. We're not going to talk about that story. Anyway, I love this building, American Legion. Okay. So I don't have any New Year's resolutions, except maybe to not use the H word when I'm talking about stuff I dislike. I don't know. I don't know if I could take it, Kelly. I think you acclimate to the weather where you live. So like if you were to live here in California and come from Sherbrooke, Quebec, right? After living here for like a year, when it's 60 degrees, you want a sweater. I really am not kidding. It's just becomes unbelievable desert cold. So when it's 40 degrees, I remember growing up in New Hampshire when it was 40 degrees, I was driving with the car windows down, t-shirt on, shorts. 40 degrees here, I want to wear a snowsuit. But I love Canada. I grew up on the East Coast, pretty close to Quebec. In fact, a lot of people that I grew up with were Quebecois in my neighborhood, or city in particular, in New Hampshire that I grew up in. Alright. Crazy dogs, hiya. I love Canada, just so you know. I think most Americans also love Canada. Just so you know. I think people are probably annoyed sometimes that people come up and walk around with cameras in this neighborhood, but who cares, right? We're gonna be totally respectful. We're walking up Camrose. It's just before the Hollywood Bowl, and we're going to the Hightower neighborhood. We've been here before. I just thought it would be a nice little dip out for a couple minutes because we go to the Boulevard all the time. And it's sunset. So, hello, I'm glad you found us. So we're gonna walk up this hill. We're not getting on the elevator. Hi, brother. So the only way to access those buildings, besides these stairs, are through that elevator. I can never remember which movies this has been in, but it's been in a bunch of movies. I'll stop whispering at some point. We are gonna get some really great views in a few minutes, but I'm gonna be taking a lot of stairs, so if my breathing gets heavy, just know I'm doing it for you. And like and subscribe. All right. So welcome to the High Tower. We're streaming through Prism, so I can't ever see when people subscribe, but we really do always appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome. You hear them? We do hear the sirens. There are a lot of sirens behind us. I honestly feel like Judy Garland used to live up here. I don't know why I can only remember Judy Garland history. Kurt Cobain used to live up here with Courtney Love also, but on the other side of the steps. We'll keep walking. This is so good for my glutes. I am literally terrified of heights, as most of you know from watching these. So this walk still kind of scares the shiznitzel out of me. I don't know. Also, oh my God, I'm afraid that bench is gonna slide off the hill with this mud. That gnome can't protect me. But I'm gonna walk over to the bench. I'm not sitting on it. Okay. Right? Lots of steps. Everybody has great tukuses that lives up here. Imagine carrying your groceries. Hey, lemon cakes. Oh. You bet. You know, Kelly, I can't help it. I love it. I want to show people cool spots in LA. And so I got to get over my fear a little bit. So we can actually see all the way to downtown LA right now. Let me see if I can zoom a little more. Oh, golly gee. Other people. All right. So, DTLA. I have to say, if somebody took me on this walk for a date, which I think those people might be on a date, I would be like, oh, I would love it. Even though it's heights. So I'm going to give them a second to zip up. Hey, Cali girl. It's kind of worth it for the view. It gets scarier for me in a couple minutes, but I really want to give these people the space and breath to enjoy this whole thing. Maybe they have a key to the elevator. Now this part I find a little scarier, because this is basically a cement walkway built in 1930 something, right? That's tilted and cracked and just hanging over the street. But what a reward. Today is beautiful. And it almost seems like quiet and peaceful up here. Almost. I can hear a barking dog and some city traffic. It was nasty and messy, and I feel bad for our neighbors. They have like they've had some plastic on their roof for a while. I'm not really sure why. Also, this staircase just dangling out here. I can barely look. Oof. That's what I'm saying. But they actually don't have to walk the walkways. They can take the elevator. Oh my God. Yes, Kurt Cobain's house is nearby. We're gonna walk by it. Let me know if it starts buffering. Pretty bad. Or bad. So these 4 buildings, the immediately surrounded, are from 1935 and 1956. They're okay. Buildings. Thank you for patiently waiting. I think the canyons and hills make it tricky a little bit. And most of these people probably have cable. To be honest with you, LA has notoriously had Wi-Fi is totally off. LA has notoriously had bad picture quality because Warner Brothers wanted people to go to the movies, right? And now look at Warner Brothers. Anyone can absolutely walk through here and be respectful. I don't think you could like sit on those people's roof, but yeah. I used to live on the other side of this hill, and so I used to walk through these all the time for exercise. That's fantastic. You typically will have some issues when you're in canyons, as we are, and we're using AT&T. There we go, the long goodbye. That's what I was trying to remember. We've tried to go up Laurel Canyon in the past. You have a signal problem in the canyons. Kurt Cobain's house? Sorry, it's the next one. I always I think about I actually don't think having whatever the satellite system would do much good up here either. Wait. It was either that one. Okay. I don't even think a satellite. Sorry, there are people coming and I don't want to look overtly creepy. And these folks have really lovely Christmas decor out.
And then up here, he's got
That was Kurt Cobain's house back there, yeah. This is the most people I have ever seen on these sidewalks. The house is empty still. I hope that... I mean, it would be really cool if somebody did something with it. Hey, or something. Or actually... Is this the house? No, I think it was the other one. And it gets all... Okay, it's like a little like village up here. Well, I'm glad this is where it is. I'm sure Gang of Youths hang out here. I would definitely come up here if I were youthful and wanted to smoke like a marijuana cigarette, and it was like the 80s or 70s, and it was still illegal. Like, this would definitely be a place where I would come up. You know, I always think I would love to live here too. I'm a horrible grocery person, so I would need to be better at making a grocery list. I would hate to like get all the way home and realize I forgot butter, because I have lived a little further up Cahuenga behind the Hollywood Bowl, and it kind of stinks to get out of there with a car because traffic is so bad. I can't imagine just having to take all these stairs. Although I do walk a lot, my physique would probably be on fleek. I forgot how do you get out of here. Maybe I can't. Imagine if I was trapped here forever. Oh my goodness. Do you think I'm heavy enough to make this gate open? I'm not, but... Oh. But wait, there's an escape. Fingers crossed. I think that's why that couple was going back up the stairs. So that's the Hollywood Bowl right there. And now we're going to head back down towards the Hollywood Boulevard. Thank you guys for joining. If it's your first time here, please give a like and subscribe. We are just 1 year old, streaming for 1 year, so please feel free to enjoy us on it's really not our streamiversary anymore, but it's still within that sort of time period. Feel free to like and subscribe. You know, we're just human beings making human content. I wonder if oh, that's pretty awesome. The Hollywood Bowl, I don't like crowds and traffic and concerts and, wow, what a cranky old bitch I am, but the Hollywood Bowl is a really nice experience. I just would not drive there. I would take the train or an Uber to Hollywood and walk up the street. And I would come a little later. Get that salt out there. Back-breaking shoveling. Oh my gosh, I don't miss that kind of snow. I really love snow though, like the snow that comes between December like 15th and 26th. I'm all for it. Kind of sets the holiday off. I would love to walk up to the Hollywood Boulevard, the Hollywood sign. What I would be worried about in that particular endeavor is that I don't know how the signal would work all the way up there. And so if I, posted that I was going to walk up to the Hollywood sign, which isn't technically legal, I don't think, and halfway up I lost my signal, I would be really bummed out. And it would feel kind of like a letdown.
The name of Hollywood in the hill.
Over here?
To the right?
This is a neighborhood called, is that what you're asking?
No, I asked the hill.
Oh,
with the name, the plaque,
the Hollywood sign, I actually don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
No, but it's over there.
To the
Are you
right.
trying to see it?
Yeah.
The best place to see it from over here is you go to the mall over there, Hollywood and Highland, and they have a platform, and you can go into the mall, inside the mall, and at the end you can see it. I think it's called Mount Wilson, actually.
Okay.
That's where it is. But
And the mall, what's the name of the mall?
It's Hollywood and Highland. You just go straight down to Hollywood Boulevard. It's right on the corner.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's called Ovation. It's an arch. You'll see a big arch, and you just go to that arch. And
Ovation.
Yeah.
We know.
at the back of Ovation, you can see it
We
really
stayed
from there.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
But with the weather.
Right, it was terrible. But it's beautiful today, and it looks clean now that it rained.
Okay.
All white. Enjoy. I always black out when people ask me stuff and completely forget, although it is Mount Wilson. They are not prepared to walk to the Hollywood sign. But then also I didn't know if they were trying to go to Whitley Heights, which is across the street. I think the next time I'm gonna hike somewhere though, it is probably going to be Runyon Canyon, because people have kind of asked for that, and I've heard, or I've looked for the signal for AT&T is pretty great going up Runyon Canyon. So we might do that kind of hike. Hello, Joe. Happy in-between week, in between New Year's and Christmas. We're having some Kwanzaa. Might have started today. We are in Hollywood, Whitley Heights, almost to be exact. Kind of little silent movie star neighborhood. Let's walk up and then walk down to Hollywood Boulevard from here. We can get one little loop of it. This is the Lasky DeMille Barn, which used to be down on Sunset and Vine. It's where they filmed the first full-length movie, which was... Ooh, no, that's a bit away from here. So it's really cute up in here. I'm gonna try not to film this guy. But we're gonna walk this way. Oh, thanks, Lamb Cakes. Well, I've lived in LA for 20 something years, and while Rodeo Drive has its certain excitement, and we went twice for Christmas. I still am thinking about the Dior Christmas windows. Fantastic. Not that I'm going to buy anything in Dior. But I don't know. I try to show, a group of us are from Los Angeles that watch this also. So I try to show stuff that people local recommend. There are people that are definitely more Angelino than I am, and stuff that I'm interested in, and we have kind of found a cool community of showing some really fun stuff in Los Angeles, and maybe a different side to the tragic Los Angeles story that the rest of the country gets finished. We are not by Silver Lake right now, but we kind of live at the crossroads, I would say, between Silver Lake, Little Armenia, Koreatown, like that whole east side, completely walkable, but we live in, Hollywood still. Wow, there's some really cool buildings up in here. I wanted to go straight, but this street is also pretty interesting, and since I didn't totally plan this part of the walk, and my thumbnail is a big old picture of Hollywood Boulevard, I didn't want to tease you guys. We have a habit of walking through neighborhoods. But thank you guys for the love. I'm glad you guys like the channel. Alright. We're gonna hustle to keep our signal. I thought this way was not going to be as high, but it is. Going up into the hills like this always reminds me of Night of the Locust. These not so much to the left of me, but these little hidden 1920s bungalow houses that look tiny from this side. The terracotta roofs. We've come up here a couple times before, I think because this hill is so high. The signal is pretty good. Shit, we're just going higher and higher. Oh, it smells so clean. Okay. Let's do a close-up. I'm really totally outside of someone's house, though. Hey, Rebecca. I'm sure there's several crazy stories up here. Actually, we did this walk to, we're in Whitley Heights. There's definitely some haunted places and some mysterioso goings on up here. Also, no sidewalk. So aside from ghosts, there's an errant SUV every couple blocks. But we've come upon this chalet. That's probably like an old movie producer's house from the 1930s, or a triplex. We're gonna come back down up here, and I'm hoping the view is gonna be pretty excellent with the sun setting. I feel like I'm in another world up here. The air is so clean, it's quiet. No sidewalks. All right. But I love Whitley. It kind of seemed like it was sort of just a lovely street to come driving down. We're going to take Whitley, but all right. Let me get a time check, right? So it is 5:04. Thank you for that. Right? Especially walking down them, because I'm using literally, there's no sidewalk, which has nothing to do with how I'm walking, but I'm literally just using my core to stand up straight. I love it. Sorry. There's the Montecito. Again, not a place where I want to carry my groceries home. I would need one of those little red wagons. I'm walking back down Whitley right now. HBU. There's something I love about downhill walking, to be honest. Not down a slippery, icy hill. Is there a sidewalk over there and I look just like crazy because I'm walking in the street? I don't care. I will check out the Paramore Mansion, for sure. This is our winter. Here's the Ojai building. Who lived at the Ojai building? What movie was that? Come on, trivia, don't look it up. We're seeing it from the back right now, but the downhill walking is like, you know, when you ride the subway. Hey, Choppy. You ride the subway. I don't like to touch anything, so I just like to surf it. I kind of feel like the downhill walking is really working my legs. My hair is so long right now, I really need a haircut. The front of my legs, the way like skateboarding or skiing does, kind of. And I'm using my core to hold myself up. No, I'm not walking against traffic. Or I am walking against traffic. This person is just parked in the direction of traffic. It's the Ojai. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. I think they're having a moment, though. Right? It's the rain, Choppy. The rain kinda cleaned it all up nice. Give it a little Christmas cleanup, prepping it for New Year's. I mean, I'm telling you, I know it sounds like a joke, but every time it rains, the Hollywood sign just looks whiter and cleaner. Hiya. So that is the famous Ojai building, Ojai apartment building, actually. Who lived at the Ojai and in what movie? Yeah, they're totally just on their phone. I think they're having a moment. I could hear a little bit of the conversation. It's that time of the year. One of the many times of the year. Uncuffing. We just went from cuffing to uncuffing season. I swear. Okay, yeah, next week it's gonna super rain. We will still go to the Rose Bowl. I don't know if it gets canceled. I feel like I'm Mary. Does the Rose Bowl get canceled if it rains? I don't think so. Maybe the football game gets canceled. Have an awesome night. Awesome. Have an awesome night. Thank you so much for being here. Even in lurk mode, it's always great to have ya here. Peace. Okay, we're gonna cross the street. I'm just walking over to the Montecito. And then taking a left back down to Hollywood Boulevard. It's such a nice view. I actually thought we were going to walk by the Montecito on the first hill. I'm from New Hampshire. California sunsets are great. We kind of have seen most of it now. But we got a couple seconds more of the sun's reflection off of the hills and the buildings. So let's Joyzy. I feel like I've only ever been to Union City in New Jersey, and I stayed with a friend of mine from like high school's family for New Year's Eve. Celebrate Chan. All right. Another steep hill. But there ain't nothing we can't do when we do it together. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna scoot down to Hollywood Boulevard. I hear some lovely jazz music playing from somewhere. I want to take a second to thank all of my members for their support during this first year of our being a channel and live streaming, or rather the first year of our live streaming, which was just the other day. A video I meant to delete, but it's there for you all to check out. You don't really want to, it's not that interesting. Anyway, thank you for being part of the stream and part of the channel, and for being here tonight. All right. All right. Hey, good night. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you so much. Excuse me. Oh, the fountain noise sign is all lit up. I kind of love these. You can't really see it, but these huge old grand apartment buildings like the Fontenoy right there with its cool neon sign. So we're on Yucca and Cherokee. I don't know, Joe, are you out there somewhere? All right, I am heading towards Hollywood and Highland to unlock Joe. I thought he said that earlier, but I didn't know if he was actually there. He could have texted me. I feel like he actually mentioned it, but I'm just too busy looking around. So let's go unlock Joe. Whoops. Anybody doing anything fun New Year's Eve? We'll be home with dogs, but watching TV. New Year's Eve afternoon, or evening, early evening, we'll definitely be live streaming. And New Year's Day from Pasadena, maybe. Let's go ahead. Oh. Hey, Normie. We're heading towards the mall. That looks like a secret spot. All right, Hollywood. That's not an Oscar, by the way. Don't sue them. We love the Walk of Fame. Yeah, parking is a really important perk here. For sure. Maybe I should have just walked this way. In fact, I've given up my car a couple months ago, and I still kept my parking spot because who knows if I'll have a car again, but I'm sure there's plenty of walks of shame down this boulevard and every other boulevard. Not that's Hollywood specific. Yeah, I just walk to buy groceries, but I shop like we probably get food to make groceries every 2 days. So it's not that big of a deal. I don't get like a giant Costco haul. We'll just buy like whatever vegetables and produce we're gonna use for a couple days and whatever meat, coffee for a week. But we don't live that far from a bunch of grocery stores, so it's not too traumatic to haul that stuff. I don't go to Trader Joe's though, because that's too far away. It's never smart to do that, by the way, until it says walk. I don't drink tea generally, but I like some tea. I like ginger tea a lot and chamomile tea. I don't like anything that's supposed to taste like a candy cane or something, like a raspberry sundae, but I like tea. Oh, the spray paint guy.
I'm tired of being stuck. If I could, I would fly to the moon. Y'all probably think I'm tripping off these mushrooms. I know.
I don't know that I like tea and milk, actually, at all. I think I just a little lemon, maybe honey, or maybe an Earl Grey with an Earl Grey latte. I think I've had before. Well, I gotta tell you, it is busy on Hollywood Boulevard tonight. Merry Christmas, Alex! And Happy New Year.
Yeah, I was $40. I shouldn't have
my cover. You almost just blew my cover.
Oh my God, you almost just made me. No, I did not see you at all. I almost cried. That scared me.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my heart.
That direction you went on the sidewalk. You were like, I was hiding
I
behind
must have smelled you
the bush.
or sensed you.
Probably. Hey everyone. Hey everyone, everybody.
Oh my gosh, it's
It
Joe.
looks pretty busy over in
The mall?
your famous. Yeah, it does actually. Not gonna lie.
NGL, not gonna lie, not gonna lie.
Cat. No clickbait.
Well, let's check
I saw
it
you
out.
were up in the
Up in the hills?
hills.
I thought we'd
We've
catch.
actually been here for like 20 minutes.
I thought we'd catch some of
But
the
I,
beautiful golden sunset and views from Highland.
I thought about meeting you up there, but I couldn't.
That would have been scarier if
Kinda
you would have
figured
popped
you-
out
right, exactly.
behind me on one of those
A lot harder to do that.
mystery staircases. Unless you scream, Judy Garland. Uh-oh. Oh, they're undecorating the tree. Or maybe they only put balls in the front. It doesn't smell as Christmassy anymore. It smells more like a cigarette
Thank you all
now.
so much for being here.
Oh no, there we go. I was kind of scared that that hill would give me a heart attack. Oh, I feel like you can leave
Happy holidays, everyone.
I feel like you should and can leave a Christmas tree up until January 7th. I guess that would be like the Eastern Orthodox Christmas. I feel like that's acceptable. And beyond, like do whatever the hell you want. It's also my birthday, but
I guess that makes sense. I'm ready to let go of Christmas on the 26th,
really?
27th.
I got my new Christmas bubble lights.
The annoying thing is,
So I want Christmas to last for a couple
till,
more days.
Till the 31st, but it's funny because Christmas music gets stuck in my head after Christmas. It's like because we were so exposed to it. Hey everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and chat. Thank you all for hanging out on this Saturday.
Thank you.
Hope you guys had fun.
On
seeing
your
all the, fancy houses.
right? I'm like, I'm not quite like Elizabeth Barrett Browning. I don't think I'm that frail, but don't scare me. Hey Choppy, thank you so much for being here. Always lovely to hear from you. Oh, Stephanie Powers. It's always that fun time of year when things lose their trademark. Sorry, I just barged through all those people. Oh my God. We'll see you next year, buddy. I'm waiting to cross. I'm also trying to see if my name is on this list.
Among the many names on my list, your kindness truly stands
It
out.
is not.
A shining star on
Right.
a cold winter
You're on the
night.
ease already.
Even the smallest acts of kindness
I see Jen.
light up the darkest
I
winter
see
night.
Jimmy.
Just
I
like
see
the
Jess.
glow
I don't
of
see.
the
Jimmy, no
fireplace on a
Joe.
Right?
snowy evening.
Wait,
Your good
no.
actions bring warmth to others' hearts.
I love it.
My reindeer are eagerly waiting to take their flight on Christmas Eve.
I wish the sidewalks were twice as big.
Starry sky. Just like you wait in joyful anticipation.
It's like airplane seats. Larger sidewalks. Welcome to Hollywood. We are. Yeah. Would you mind untying that for me? We're walking in the street. We are punk asses. All right.
Working?
Yep.
It is very crowded this year, right? It's like the most crowded I've seen it in a long time.
Hollywood. Welcome to Hollywood, you guys. We should be out here dancing for tips. there's a lot going on. I'm not sure if it's more chaotic than New York.
Huh?
I'm not sure if it's more chaotic than New York, but here.
Earlier?
No, if it's more chaotic than New York. Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, there's another one in there.
Jesus H.
Ready for a picture, photos?
That's animal cruelty in my opinion. Sorry.
Are you ready to hold the snake?
No, I think it's. I don't think it's nice with the snake. Snakes have feelings too.
Wanna go up here?
They're ancient
It's
beings.
so busy.
Right?
We're gonna blend in.
Right? We're gonna see if we get kicked out.
My hope is that it's so busy we just blend right in.
Also, my hope is that when I wrote them the letter, they told them to stop doing that to people and they just didn't write me back. Why not?
Very optimistic.
Right? Do you think they never got the letter because I sent it over Thanksgiving? It actually was an email, not a letter. Okay, here's the one security guard coming up.
Don't make eye contact.
I won't. Wow. Is it like a dance party?
Anything
I know.
wrong with it, so maybe they just didn't care anymore.
Uh-huh.
Because it's so busy that they've got. Usually,
Maybe they're looking for the Turtle Island Club
usually come here
or
when it's
whatever that
pretty
is.
empty.
I think my gimbal is more dangerous in a busy situation,
Oh my god, those hot dogs actually smell.
right? They smell like
Wait.
their skin is just sizzling up. Oh my god, I've never wanted hot dogs.
I didn't mean actually like I've never.
Multiple hot dogs, more than I do in my life.
Gulped multiple
Hey,
dogs.
Cecilia.
Hey
Happy
Cecilia, good to see
Saturday.
you.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey everybody.
Welcome, lurkers,
Likewise.
lovers, chatters, one and all.
Hope everyone had a nice holiday. Continuing to have a good holiday weekend.
You could rent one of those tiny cars to drive down all of those streets. Cool. Or someone's in their zone. I don't know what that means, but
As usual. Turn these on paper and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light and love that thou mayest be illuminated.
Say, turn, oh chicken. Well, we gotta turn because the whole side, we turned away from him. He turned his face away from us. So we going this way, he going that way. I say, turn back. Unless I'm going the right place, we now it's all finished.
beautiful. Hey, she clicks bricks.
Oh wait, somebody donated memberships.
Oh,
I
hey,
think.
thank you so much.
Let's find out who.
Let's walk back out onto the street.
Cecilia, thank you so much for donating 5 memberships. We appreciate your support so much. Thank you so much, Cecilia.
Oh, autumn leaves. Those are yours, Cecilia. Woo. Thank you so much. We can use this guy still. Yay! Woo! Thank you so much. All right. Let's get back onto the street. All right. I'm feeling braver about going in there. More and more brave all the time.
Walk up the stairs.
No, not that far.
Do you want to go right and then walk up all the way up and then cross and then?
Yep. I just wanted to see these two for a second.
I can prove it, dare me. You know, tell
Mickey
me that.
and Mickey and
I can prove it.
Chewbicky.
Y'all think me lies? What's our name? Tell us.
You guys wanted to see stars. You just saw Mickey Mouse, and Chewbacca.
It's music, that's what it is.
God, I almost want that dollar ice cream again.
We should get it. I'll do it.
See how long the line is. Maybe we'll get something else, yeah?
Like these two new burger favorites?
No, I meant like from that. Oh my God, no! Look at the line.
Oh, forget it.
Wait, is that the line or is that? That is the line. Look, do you see it? Do you see that group of people all the way down to the?
Remember the ice cream place we went to? No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, geez.
Boy, that's the line.
We're going in. We're just gonna go in this way. Do you want to go up there for any reason? We've got some nice little things for sure, like needed things, pot holders, a new rice cooker that wasn't nonstick, a little coffee maker pour over because I broke my own. How about you? Did you get anything awesome? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Is your phone charging?
My phone is absolutely charging, yeah.
Can I move this in your head?
Yeah.
Or in the front, maybe? It's up
No,
to you if you
that's
wanna
all right.
move it. Look, the line for that place is so long.
We're not getting
Kind
an
of hard for
ice
you
cream
to-
tonight, by
No,
the
here,
way.
Let's try to show the line. Wait, right here. Look.
Did you remember Mitsui? We'll walk by it in a second. That ice cream place we went to last week, which had its soft opening right there. The line goes all the way down.
Keep going. Right there, stop.
All right.
Maybe not that far, but it's still pretty far back.
They're gonna run out of ice cream. All right, let's.
I have a feeling the line's going to be like that for a long time.
Especially with those prices.
Right.
Prices. The prices were
Where
so
else can you
cheap.
get a soft serve?
For $1.19.
It's pretty busy, huh?
Yep. I really wish I could get a $5 hat, a Premier souvenir.
Come on in, guys, have a look. All souvenirs on sale right now. All the great sale.
They're always on sale for $5.
Go this way.
Okay.
Pennywise is getting a phone call.
Pennywise on his. It was Pennywise. He was getting a phone call on his BlackBerry. Look, it's the Incroyable Hulk. smells like McDonald's somehow. Old McDonald's.
We probably could have still go for
I
it,
know.
too. Once we go, everyone else will go.
And we will lead all these gazelles to their destruction. So we're not gonna cross illegally. Although we could have Sorry. I almost said the F-bomb for no reason at all. Hey Becky! Hey CC! Hey all of you! I don't know. Oh my gosh. I wonder what's happening in that crazy Marshall's up there.
Which hurts.
Uh-huh. Ooh, look at all those little knitted things. 40% off the ticketed price. I love the incense. Hey BD!
Hey, BD.
Happy Merry Christmas week.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
New Year's week. Okay. Guess we're gonna turn
We're doing a
around.
classic Hollywood.
Right. We did a little
Welcome back to Los Angeles vibe for us.
we went up in the hills for the sunset, or most of it.
Charlie did.
I did a little stair walking.
Nacho's lost.
Nacho. Poor Nacho. All right, this is our chance to cross, I think. I don't know, it's not.
All the way.
Ooh, they got a new window. Do, do, do.
Looks like the
Writers of the future. Battlefield Earth. Oh my gosh. Is anyone into L. Ron Hubbard comic books? I hear they're quite comical. We weren't in LA. We went to Candyland for one day.
he meant this guy.
Oh. I'm really self-centered and I think it's all about me.
Did you turn your brightness down to try
I
to
did turn my brightness down. I'm
there
going to turn
bad-
The rain was pretty terrible, but only on the drive up and drive down. The rest of the time it really didn't matter. But it was like insane driving weather. But Joe drove. didn't really have to worry, although it scared the shit out of me the whole time. And I was just like talking
There
to
were a
myself
couple
and under my
moments
breath.
where, you know,
Harry?
well, it's just when you go through a splash of water and you feel like you're hydroplaning a little. So you just slow down. But I feel like I handled it
Or there was
fairly
like
well.
10 seconds where
Right?
you could not see anything because a truck
But
blew
I kept it cool,
water.
right?
Yeah, I did not.
I did.
I did not. I'm gonna get some crazy glue and come down and fix that.
It just felt like I was playing a game on a harder difficulty, but like not challenging and stressful. It was really like, okay, you just take your time.
The pups are okay. I
You
think
keep a bunch of distance between you and the car in front.
I want to fix Anime Wong here. The pups, I think, get stressed out from being somewhere else, and the orange dog, Rivet,
He just is full of anxiety
yeah, and barks
and cries.
and sits on your lap.
But today they're like exhausted.
Right.
You can tell that like they've
They're done.
yeah.
Actually, yesterday too. Actually, I was also exhausted yesterday.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It's weird
I
because
forget that it's
like
Saturday.
3 hours of driving, and I was just like, oh, I can't. But like we stayed up like till
Pretty
midnight
late
the
both
night
nights.
before.
Well, both nights. Well, no, one night you went to bed fairly early. I felt like I barely got to sleep the whole time.
I don't know. Sorry for coughing. I don't know if it's great to like take dogs traveling like that. I think they really are used to and like their space and get
Well, I think it depends
out
how
of
used
sorts.
they are to it. If they're used to the traveling,
Right.
I'm sure they don't care.
One dog is okay with the traveling, Lambo, but he's pretty much a puff-a-lump.
He just wants to be a part of the party. I was for sure certain that when Charlie went to bed early, they would go with him. But they wanted to just be
Part of the party.
in the mix.
Yeah, I figured that I would show them because they were with us. I think
You were feeling in the holiday spirit.
and they were cute at the moment. I feel like I couldn't really handle taking them with me on a regular stream because I never know what or who I'm gonna run
No,
into,
it's
and
very.
one of them's a
It's just not
Could be-
optimal. Even with me having them,
Right.
like it's. I feel like where we went was perfect because it's just small. It's kind of slow. You don't have to rush through it.
also it was a holiday and no one was out,
right here with them right now would be so hectic
right?
because they just want to smell everything, and I love them.
It seems like they are
Happy
real
to have
party
them.
animals.
But also, I feel like when you're doing this, you need to be alert and aware. And, like, not distracted by two cute puppies, which is very easy to do, shall we?
Yeah. And also we got this box of like kind of snacks that are locally made to where Joe lives, I think from your sister, right?
Yeah.
And there was a soup in there that I'm kind of looking forward
Like a
to
dry
make.
soup.
Yeah, like a lentil and bean soup that you can make, which I'm looking forward to making. Not for dinner tonight.
It looks good.
Right.
Did you talk about your bubble lights?
Oh my gosh, I did mention bubble lights. I got bubble lights from Joe's brother. I put a picture of them up on the Discord. They're like vintage 1960s bubble lights. And I got a couple pixies too from the 60s. My pixies are not up in my short.
Your pixies bring all the girls to the yard. I don't know why I said girls, but
I'm not really
should've
sure
said
either.
boys.
I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit. The soup,
Not the Pixies.
not the Pixies. The
They
Pixies are, my Pixies are
They're
jazzed
already
up.
jazzed.
Oh, check out this lady.
给家人来一件吧，给妈妈来一件吧。我们家里面人从18岁到80岁，就这一个东西。
Yeah, check out. I put up pictures in the Discord. Also, there's a short I did with all of Joseph's brothers' Pixies. I just want to go. Okay. Check out that line for the ice cream place. We got in when it was good.
The line?
Yeah, the line when you went, it
Wait,
felt
let's see
kind
it.
of long. All right.
The prices are so good though. Like I almost expect that line to be there for a while.
Right, it has
was pretty good, too.
$1.19 ice cream and $1.99 drinks, and then $3.49 stuff. It was no somi, I will say that. But these people are waiting because it's cheap. I actually think it was, I mean, no bunsan for sure,
Still line.
but still soft serve. And they must have had like,
And then it finally ends.
does it?
Do you want to wait in line?
No.
Just kidding.
I think we should just go to Ghirardelli,
Like an hour.
right, for $1.19 soft serve.
I mean, if you were here for one day only and it was like you've been wanting to try it, I could see that.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like you had to do it.
I had some donuts yesterday for breakfast. Got to have it. I don't have to have it. I would rather have the Ghirardelli.
No way. We just met.
I wonder if they're related.
Pretty much.
Also, we have faces made for radio.
If you really want to see them, maybe you'll catch them in a reflection every now and again. So you have to watch us every stream. But even then, we really try hard not to show reflection faces too, especially me.
Avatar. Ooh, is that me?
No.
Was that my reflection?
Right, BD?
I think
You're not supposed to give it away, BD, until they become a member.
It might also be a
Just
fun
kidding.
stream to just get a box of C's candy and eat them. I wonder if C's would let me in.
A little bit of remix.
I want a big floppy slice of greasy pizza. We're not gonna have
Is that
pizza.
what you want?
That pizza looked.
I feel like after the way that I've been eating, not that we really, I say that modestly, but like I feel like I need to eat some salads and some less sweets maybe for the next couple of days.
I agree. We could have some bowls, I think. Oh my God. You guys missed the dogs?
I think Cecilia saw them when she was looking.
Oh yeah.
And if they want to see them, they can.
I can always
back.
rewatch. Look, I can already see the Capitol Records Christmas tree. I don't think you guys can yet, though.
I plan on it.
I hate that. We hit the point where
Can't do any overlays.
we can't do any overlays anymore.
Just means I've been streaming for a long time.
Yep. Yeah, we need to eat a lot of vegetables. And not just make pasta and dump peas into it and call it a vegetable. I like to do that a lot. Also, on those couple days, I didn't walk as much as I normally do, so even though I wasn't eating a ton of stuff, I was still eating cookies and more cookies. I could totally eat so much English toffee or toffee. I love toffees. A Heath bar, or what was the other bar that was like a Heath bar? A Score bar?
They might be live, yo. Shout out my man. Hey, I think he's streaming. Shout out to them.
That's me.
Shout out to you, Charlie.
What are you trying? We ate all of our cookies. I only have cookies left to make. So if we're eating cookies, we're gonna be making them. Which is pretty easy. It takes like half an hour. And then you have hot cookies. I wonder if they're
Let's go behind.
right. I don't know why we didn't think of that.
Watch your step.
Ashley hot dogs. I went to school with her. I don't usually. You mean in terms of what? Like, what do I think of Conan O'Brien as a host, a human being? I tend to not think of Conan O'Brien, but I guess I like Conan O'Brien. Did he do something? Did he get canceled? I don't know about it. But he's always seemed to be kind of a funny guy. He wrote for The Simpsons. I love that.
I think he had a cameo in Death Stranding.
I love Heath bars. I just love to eat all the chocolate off of them and then have the toffee afterwards. There's something that's really like delicious you can do with like butter, sugar, and Ritz crackers, and it's almost like making toffee. I can't remember the recipe, but I'll look it up because
Isn't it called like something?
yeah,
Have a name?
it does have a name. It's saltines crackers. Okay, the SpaceX launch soon.
Do you know where?
Yeah, we should probably get.
Oh, 2 minutes. We should have gone some. We should try to go somewhere where it's like a little easier to see. No trees. We have 2 minutes.
All right.
Maybe. Does anybody know which direction we would want to look? North, south, east, west?
That way.
Oh yeah, duh.
We should probably cross the street. All right, let's see if we can see it. It's all right. This cigarette's killing me, man.
Oh, 609. Thank you, Mary. I figured west.
All right, so we got 9 minutes. We could go that way or that way. I think we should head down.
To Sunset? You want us to head to Sunset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna head down to Sunset. We're gonna see if we can see the SpaceX. Thank you guys so much for joining. Well, we'll stay on with you, but thank you guys for joining us this evening. It was literally, I could not tell where it was coming from, though. And I kept thinking I was escaping it. I'm not like a cigarette bitch.
Where that big thing says Hollywood is.
I occasionally like the smell of them, but only occasionally. And maybe I don't anymore.
Guys, thank you all for being here. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and chat.
Oh, wait.
Oops.
The rocket launch was scrubbed. Oh. Oh, thanks, Joni. I guess we don't have to look out for it. All right, let's go back walking down Hollywood Boulevard. That's... No, SpaceX launches from California also. And also Texas.
Mary said they're still singing the countdown.
Oh.
But...
All right, we'll bop down.
Schedule for tomorrow, same time.
Okay.
Had to go and get the big bag. I'm big bad dad. Turn this bitch into Baghdad. You niggas trash bags. Even when nobody asks that. Or I can back that.
We had caramel popcorn yesterday. I felt like it was gonna rip my teeth out, my fillings out. Here, I took this off. Would you mind putting it back on? Sorry.
Here.
The poor Waymo is stuck. No one's afraid to cross in front of it. Little do they know.
They should make a modern day version of, I'll remember the name in a second.
Guys,
Give me a sec. It's a movie. I know, once I describe the movie, someone
Crow?
in the chat... No. Once I describe the movie, someone in the chat will. I'm just trying to remember the name because it's on the tip of my tongue.
Freaky Friday. Jaws 3D.
No, it's gonna be so obvious to me once I say what it is. The car that chases people.
Christine.
Yes, damn it. Dang it! How did I forget that?
Wow, this live stream has gone full circle tonight.
I was gonna say they should do a modern version with like a Waymo, you know, like Christine.
And they could call it Christiana, or a different, slightly different name.
But it's a modern version and it's a Waymo.
And it talks.
Would it doesn't need to talk, but it could be like AI. Just kidding. We really don't need that. That would be a terrible movie.
I have not done any Black Friday shopping at all, or crazy Saturday shopping, or we really didn't do much shopping. We really shopped at downtown and in our neighborhood. We got a lot of pottery and blankets for people. And Candyland the game. I kind of love the Waymo. I feel safe in a Waymo. Hola, Argentina. That would be great. The car just texted. I'm coming to get you now.
No, it was like, yeah, showing up places where you didn't request it.
Charlie, I'm here.
I love you. Please get in. And then it sees you getting like an Uber or something and it like rams them off the road. Anyways.
Look at those characters. Who is that? With that crazy hair. Oh wait. I didn't get a tortilla press. I did get oven mitts though. Mother's Day is coming up. Also my birthday.
Hey, welcome Ariel.
And I think as much as I want to make tortillas, I have a feeling it's really messy and I'm going to regret it. Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, we gotta run the ads to try to.
Oh, I'm sorry, Haley. No. I think the $24.99 sale is over.
It's just part of the.
And this is why I always suggest getting YouTube Premium, because you don't have to watch any commercials.
Don't be sorry.
That was so weird looking. Sorry. There's a child standing up in the back of the stroller and then a child covered up in the bottom of the stroller. And it looked like its legs were really contorted. And it was one child, but it was two. You can rewind it and look at that if you want to. I have had YouTube Premium and I go back and forth. It depends on what else I have right now. Right now we have Netflix for, of course, Stranger Things. And HBO Max, so no Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus usually in February for a couple months. All right, we will check it out for. I haven't posted up tomorrow yet, but we can definitely.
On Twitch, you don't get commercials. That's cool.
Hi. Hey. Anyway, people wanted to say hi, which is just lovely. Twitch is my last, I meant to do Twitch a long time ago, but the problem with Twitch is it ruins the signal for YouTube.
I promise the day we make enough like money from this to go full time, we'll definitely reconsider taking away the ads.
Oh, for sure. Remember, Haley, you asked for zombies. We gave you zombies. We can't do anything about the commercials. But thank you for being here.
Zombies?
Uh-huh.
You remember?
I remember a lot of things about people.
In the
Absolutely.
chat.
Uh-huh. Haley lives in Mexico City. I'm telling you, I just remember things. Everything. I don't have a photographic memory. And I still call mountain bike Mike sometimes. I don't know why that's like permanently brain damaged in my head, but like I remember things about people. Sure. I remember around the Halloween time, Haley wanted to see some zombies. 2 nights in a row, and we got him some zombies. With commercials, but zombies. Hey, Simply Sonora. Did I see her? I feel like we haven't seen Simply Sonora in a while. I hope they are okay. Also,
Hey, Simply Senora. Yeah, they are here.
you're welcome. If you live in California, it's cold. If you're visiting from like Idaho, it's a summer day. I couldn't wear shorts. But usually only people from out of town are wearing skimpy clothes. I mean, not skimpy clothes, but like summertime clothes.
Hey, full collapse.
Ooh, I love a floppy piece of pizza. The kind that you have to fold in half. Oh, Ruben, hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hello. That's what I was thinking, Sam. There are a lot of people. It is Saturday night. It is like that Christmas holiday week. Like kids have school.
No worries, Simply Senora. It's good to see you.
Happy holidays to ya. $39 degrees.
When do you want to walk down to
It could be 32. We'll walk over to Pantages and take a right. We never got to Amoeba before Christmas. I don't have my right gimbal to go to Amoeba.
It's just like the olden days. Just pretend you're watching like cable and you have to sit through the commercials, you know? Maybe stretch your legs.
Go to the bathroom, prepare a snack. Warm up a Hot Pocket. And press pause.
Oops, sorry.
Bye. I've decided that it's the perfect time to prepare a Hot Pocket.
right? I always click skip.
I click skip, or you know what else I
As soon
do?
as you can.
If it's
Sometimes
like
you
a
have to watch
a
a
90-second commercial, I back out of what I'm watching, and then go back into it, back out of it, and go back into it 2 or 3 times.
Sometimes it'll just give you a
and
shorter
then it gives me
ad,
like a
but
5-second commercial. And sometimes it's
Or you could
more
just-
effort than it's worth.
Or you could just watch the ad and
It's usually for a movie.
help contribute to the channel.
The commercials actually pay us like a penny or whatever. Like they actually do help the channel because they
Yeah,
pay
that's
something.
why we have the commercials on. It's to get some sort of ad revenue. As much as we love to walk, right? At the end of the day, like we do really like to do this. We like to do it so much that we would love to do it full time. If you could.
Right, for sure. So for now, commercials. Later on, sneakers with our name on them. I'm just kidding.
We're hoping that as the channel grows,
Okay. We're gonna turn right here, head towards Sunset Boulevard.
Who is that? Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh my gosh, that was adorable. They're stopping to get their picture taken on Ellen DeGeneres. We played a game that Ellen recommended the other night.
what was that?
The game at your sister's house. Head Scratcher or whatever it was.
Heads up?
Heads Up. It was one of Ellen's games. I bet everybody's spending their gift certificates. Their Amoeba gift certificates they got for Christmas. Oh my gosh, look at the line. I wish the window wasn't so incredibly scratched up. Maybe I should write the manager. I hate doing
If you
that.
zoom in, look past it, I think.
Wow. I guess it's not like the line for the $1.19 cone. Really? The Pantages? That's cool, Ruben. They kept you in the basement at the Pantages.
Hey, Mary, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. We
Oh,
really,
hey,
really
Mary.
appreciate
That is awesome. I want to see if we have no more fireworks. We owe
Really?
you fireworks. Well,
They're not loading?
we actually just hit the 3-hour mark, and that's when everything disappears. So,
we can do
Mary,
puppies.
you are number 1.
We can do puppies too.
Mary's number 1. And Cecilia, you are number 1 too. And here's some puppies.
Oh wait, why is it not
Because
transparent?
it's after 3 hours. Everything wrecks after 3 hours in. But here's a Christmas tree, still transparent for some reason.
And a bowl, a thumbs up,
Oh my god, a bowl with a thumbs up.
and
And wait,
what's that?
Shogun Santa.
Oh, from when you went to.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. And let us take a second to thank all of our current members before tonight's show. Mary,
Hey, thank
Cecilia, appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you, Mary.
We eat something, but we live stream about 4 or 5 times a week, so if we ate something every day, we would go broke. On stream, I mean. We would have gotten an ice cream at that place if the line wasn't like 4 stores long. That's what we did last time. Also, we like to eat donuts a lot, and there are no donuts around here. That's not true.
Right? Maybe on the go.
It would be, oh my gosh, we're getting closer and closer to Bristol Farms opening summer of 2025. My favorite Shakespeare is Out, Damn Spot. Macbeth. Lady Macbeth, actually.
Hey, John. Much,
Oh, you're watching Stranger
respect.
Things? We watched the first episode of the second clump of Stranger Things, and then 10 minutes of the next one.
It's been a minute since I've sailed the ships, but I've considered it. Hey, Mel.
Yeah, I don't like that. John Lee. We did finish the Pluribus last night, so excited for the next season, which Vince Gilligan said won't be for a while, unfortunately.
Really, it seems like a show that would
Right, but I really
have
feel like
another season lined up. Like,
he said it won't be for a while. I feel like when I started watching Breaking Bad, it was already like on 3 seasons,
so you could binge watch.
and like the 4th one, or maybe it was already on 2 seasons, and the 3rd one was just starting. And it's really immersive to get into a show like that, and then to have to wait for another year or so.
The show tonight is sold out.
For what? What is it? Show?
Holy Priest.
Are they a Judas Priest
Today
cover
and tomorrow
band?
night. I'm not quite sure.
Pluribus is so good. Our favorite shows are Derry. Welcome to Derry. This like past couple months. Welcome to Derry, Pluribus.
I feel like this year is the year I've watched the most TV almost.
And
I don't know. Like I feel like we've really watched quite a bit.
and now kind of Stranger Things, but I
can't
feel like
remember
I'm
any of the
watching
shows
Stranger
now,
Things a little bit out of duty.
Right, at this point I'm just like, okay. Get on with it. No.
Alright, well, are those supposed to be eyeglasses on their balcony? Christina! Welcome to Derry.
I haven't seen any of the Knives Out movies, but they do look good.
I think the new Knives Out movie, which isn't... Is it like not a Knives Out movie though,
It is.
per se, but it's called Knives Out? Or whatever, it's by that guy.
Have a great night, Ruben.
We will be praying for peace. Ruben, thank you so much for being here. Peace on
Dairy
earth.
Queen, I wish.
Oh, I get it now. It took me a second. I'm slow. All right, we are going to get us to KTLA, then we're gonna sign off for the night. I'm at about 20% power. And I would hate for everything to cut off on us, and I wouldn't be able to say goodbye properly. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be live streaming tomorrow, probably around the same time, so we can all watch the
Do you have an idea
the
of where you might be
SpaceX.
headed?
I don't know. Maybe we'll throw that up in the air. Probably somewhere closey and local. Maybe Koreatown. Maybe a little Silver Lake.
Or DTLA?
We're gonna go to DTLA on New Year's Eve.
Gotcha.
Like
During the day, though.
yeah,
right?
we're going New Year's Eve, but afternoon. We are gonna be
night.
home. Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, honestly, at night, like I wish we could go live and stream, but the dogs don't do well with fireworks, or the dog, let's say, doesn't do well with fireworks. So we're kind of homebound, or like, you know, which I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think there can
Maybe
be.
we'll do.
Sam.
Maybe we'll do a members only stream.
Yeah.
Not that we expect anybody to show up. But like,
Right.
what else are we
If
gonna
you're not
do
going
but-
out New Year's
what else
Eve,
are we
maybe
gonna
we
do
could
but sit at home?
do something. Light a sparkler live. Or something. We'll cook something up. I'm sure. Get a bunch of salads and try them out. Do a salad mukbang. I think they shoot fireworks like the weeks leading up to. I was sitting at home on the sofa the
I heard
other
a
night,
couple last night.
and I don't know where you were. You were on your way home, or you were... I don't know why you weren't home, but I was about to walk the dogs. Sorry for the yawn there. I was about to walk the dogs, and the scared dog heard the fireworks, and he just didn't want to go out anymore.
I haven't seen the second Avatar. I saw the first one a very long time ago, and I feel like it's a movie that I probably should rewatch, and then maybe watch the second one. I know we'll probably, even though it's really expensive to see a movie, we'll probably try to see the new 28
Years later?
which I think comes out in January. Right?
January 17th, I think, or 16th, or something like that. I've never seen any Avatar. I don't know why, it just doesn't appeal to me for some reason.
You're not a big CGI guy.
No.
I've noticed. You're like CGI, more like CGY.
I like a matte background.
Or a stop motion. Or you like practical effects.
I do like practical effects. Or claymation. Now
No,
that...
I definitely don't like the CGI slop, like where everything is CGI.
Well, Avatar is basically an animated movie, right?
There are a couple like live action elements, but I'm assuming most of it is CGI. Aside from the human being.
I one time helped James Cameron, and he was a dick, and that's probably another reason why I will never see Avatar.
That's fair.
A real dick. Not nice for any reason. For no reason. Usually I don't say things about people. But also I didn't know who he was. Like from sight. And I think that's probably why he was a dick. Am I supposed to recognize every genius ever? I don't really remember that many details. He just was very dismissive and not very nice. Grazie. Don't get me wrong, I love New Zealand. Love New Zealand. I just don't like James Cameron.
Maybe you should have been faster getting him his latte.
I wasn't.
I'm joking.
Oh, that's really rude.
I was.
Thank you so much, Gorgie girl.
You've never worked in a coffee shop here in LA, have you?
I've never worked in a coffee shop ever.
Right, there you go. And that's why I said that, because
That's a really good question. So according to the thing,
I don't think
says
it was that rude.
Oh no, it wasn't really that rude. I was just kidding. I think we probably have to leave at like 6 in the morning or something to get there at 8. 7 to get there at 8.
Oh, yeah, that's Nightbot. I think, for some reason, I think Charlie, like, accidentally put in a bunch of words that Nightbot doesn't like, and it's maybe being a little too sensitive.
For what word?
The D word.
Oh, dick?
Yeah.
Oh, back when we went to, I think, No King's Day, I put in a bunch of words, and I think the D one might have been one of them. Richard! And the worst part of that is there could be someone named Dick, right?
We're not that sensitive, trust me. It's just, we just gotta fix the Nightbot. I promise. Anything that we've said on stream is fair.
Yeah, I would never keep you from saying
Fair
Dick
play.
if I'm gonna say Dick. I just think I stuck a bunch of stuff in there so that people wouldn't say racist stuff and people wouldn't say stuff about people that live in Los Angeles. You know, I don't want to have one of those channels. We don't talk about D. Clark ever. I'm kidding. What do we do about his New Year's celebration? Nobody can mention it. Shout out Hoika. Our favorite little spot. Speaking of salads, we wouldn't go there on a Saturday night though. Richard Clark, eternally young Richard Clark in his New Year's Eve, New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
They still call it Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, although he's not been with us for a while.
It depends what kind of nightlife you're looking for.
All right, I find that
Some would say West Hollywood. Some would say
Sunset Strip.
Right, or there are pockets of downtown, or
it really depends on what you're looking for.
I don't know how like Echo Park is these days. I haven't been there like to do that type of bar hopping in quite the time, but there were a couple cool spots over there. Same with Hollywood.
But mountain bike Liz. What about Liz Cheney? I don't have anything nice to say about Mr. Dick Cheney either. Except for maybe never mind. Okay, we don't get too political. Look at these cool lights. Wow. Hey, you guys, go to the Discord.
Hey, West Coast G.
And check out my bubble light
see you.
picture. Members Discord. And LA Unknown, let me know if you I keep seeing previews for Jay Kelly, and it kind of looks a little more interesting than I actually thought it might be. Anyway, we are gonna sign off here over at the 101 freeway. We are at 20%. Bum, bum, bum. And I want to be able to say goodnight to you. Oh, so thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for a great
evening.
Saturday
Oh, wait.
night stream.
Thank you so much.
Chilling with Charlie.
Oh, darn. I was really hoping I had a picture of the bubble lights.
Oh, yeah. You sent me a video.
I know,
you'd have
but
to download
yeah.
it.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here.
Hey, thank you.
I want to thank members. We will update that with everybody who just became a member today.
Thanks again,
for our stream.
Mary, and thanks again, Cecilia, for those membership
Fireworks,
donations.
fireworks,
We
fireworks.
really
Hearts,
appreciate it.
hearts, hearts.
Shout out to Haley.
Cats,
thank you for watching
cats,
those
cats.
ads.
Oh my gosh, Haley, thank you so much.
For watching the ads.
We were.
Hey, Tecate time. Good to see you.
We will see you guys real soon. We will be here tomorrow, and I'll book it probably in the morning for
See you
something.
later, Summer Breeze. See you later, LA Unknown. Mountain Bike, Cecilia, John, Sam Simasing, West Coast G.
I can't wait for more
Owen
trains.
Douglas, Georgia Girl,
Platinum Club.
Simply Senora.
Simply Sonora, so good to see you again.
All right, thank you all.
Buenas noches.
Have a great
And
night.
Mel.
BD, Mel.
BD. John Lee Kim. Good night, guys. Ruben. I feel like we're forgetting somebody, but hugs, kisses, puppy dog wishes.